Good afternoon to everybody. It's Andrew from 510 Books. We are here now on Wednesday, February 18th, 2026. And it did not rain today. It rained last night. A tremendous amount last night with lots and lots of wind. To the point where there were branches in the street in the morning, and some trash cans blown over. So it was pretty intense. Today I had to go with the family to the post office because we were getting passports for both of our kids. And it turns out that both parents have to be there in order to do that. And you only can do this is at the post office. Obviously, you can only do the passport appointments between 10 and 3. So that's not really helpful when they have to be in school. So anyway, we did it at 2:30, but that broke up the end of the day. But I was pleasantly surprised today that it was basically just as busy as yesterday. So Tuesday and Wednesday, back-to-back good days, not great days, good days. With Monday obviously being the really great day. Tomorrow, Thursday, it's supposed to be raining, if not all day, most of the day. I don't know how hard it's going to rain, but it looks like it's raining from the morning until the late afternoon. So that's what we've been getting a lot of lately is rain. Let's see. Today I got somebody came in right before I was about to leave to go to pick up my son before going to the post office. He dropped off some books, and I filled up those 4 boxes of books. He has donated some stuff before. I didn't really look at it. I was just kind of throwing it into the boxes and quickly bringing it inside. But today I was able to finish off those CDs I was telling you about yesterday. So that was good. And I already photographed and took some video of the new inventory that's going out next week. So that's good. And I'm really procrastinating going through these CDs. Anyway, I'll talk about that later. But yeah, I was able to finish off all the CDs, found some good stuff, some Beatles and Pearl Jam, things that I know that people are going to be into and want to buy for sure in my store when it comes to CDs. I just had... So today I sold CDs. Yesterday I sold CDs. On Monday I sold CDs. On eBay and Amazon I've been selling CDs. I had somebody comment, I don't know if they've been watching my videos for a while, but maybe not, saying that they wouldn't or they don't recommend selling CDs because everyone's into streaming music. And while I appreciate the comments and the opinions, that is not what I am seeing as a reseller. Over the last 10 plus years, but especially recently. But I've been selling CDs. I've sold, I'm assuming tens of thousands of CDs at this point. I mean, if you combine what I sold through Amazon for years and then I've sold on eBay, that alone is many thousands, if not over 10,000. But you combine it with what I've sold in the store here, and I don't even know, honestly, how many CDs I've sold, because between all 3 of those outlets, I have seen a lot of CD sales. So I'm here to tell you through my own experience that music streaming is, while it's popular, it's being chipped away at by people that can't find what they're looking for, can't own what they're looking for, can only stream it, and want to own it. Now, I'm just talking about CDs. Of course, there's also vinyl, which is extremely popular and has been for the last almost 20 years. And I see that selling online and especially in my store. Vinyl's extremely popular. So between CDs and vinyl, and also the resurgence of cassette tapes, many people are wanting to own music and not just borrow it with a streaming subscription, which is inexpensive, even without ads, is inexpensive, 10, 15, 20 bucks, whatever. I don't stream music, but I know that it's pretty inexpensive. And even without ads, is you know, you have access to a lot of music, but you definitely don't have access to all of it. And some people either like to collect, or they just have particular artists and groups that they're looking for that they can't get on streaming. And it's very similar to, you know, movie and TV show streaming, you know, people wanting to own it. So I also, you know, I sell so many CDs for a lot of different price points. You know, I sold that one for like $5 on Amazon. I sold CD today on eBay for $10. I sold one, you know, 2 days ago for $50. You know, it's kind of all over the place, but there's definitely a lot of money to be made reselling CDs, and of course vinyl, but even sticking to CDs. So it's very popular, and that's the other thing, guys. It's not just people my age or my generation or older. I'm talking about seeing teenagers, seeing 20-somethings coming in here to my store. I don't know who's buying online. Of course, I can't see how old they are, but coming into my store, I get all kinds of people age-wise and different generations. And I'm seeing a lot of younger people, especially people that have found me on TikTok, which tends to shade towards the younger, you know, I don't know exactly, but definitely younger side than, let's say, Facebook or even Instagram at this point. And a lot of people come in here that are 35 and under, many in their 20s, and they're buying vinyl, they're buying CDs, you know, coming up with stacks of CDs, and of course buying movies and whatnot as well. But it's just funny to me because it's just not true. You know, if you live in a world of streaming, great, maybe it's good for you, but there's a lot of people that are buying it, and I can definitely attest to that. So tomorrow, if it's raining, I will just be working on listing some items that I've found and some lots that I found, going through those CDs and some books, and then continue to sort. So I have some lots over here, like this is like a jazz guy. Oh, I don't want to drop it. This guy right here, there's like 13 of his CDs that were in a bunch of those that were in the CDs that I was going through. A24, which is of course the company that puts out a lot of interesting movies, apparently had a magazine, or has a magazine. I'm gonna be listing these. I have a book lot. I have one CD to list on Amazon, and then I've got a couple of individual CDs to list on eBay, and another couple of lots to list, CD lots to list on eBay as well. So I'll be doing that. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lots, and 1, 2, 3 individual CDs to list. So that's definitely what I'm going to be spending some of my time tomorrow doing, and then I will continue to go through some stuff. So I bought this here yesterday for $20. It's not the best, but the guy had it in his garage, and he was kind of like, it's funny, he brought it in. I went through it. It wasn't that great, but I said, "Oh, I'll just give you $20." It's got mostly VHS tapes, but it's got a good, you know, some CDs, some DVDs. But he wasn't going to take the $20, and then he like put the stuff back in his car, and then he came back a couple minutes later and said he was like, "Can you do 25?" I said, "No, I'm at 20." I stayed at 20, and then he ended up saying okay, which I don't think he was that happy with, but he'd rather get $20 than nothing, right? And then this, I told you I'd talk about it, but I guess I'm gonna have to wait again because I don't really have time to talk about it right now. But if I remember, I'll talk about this lot, which I spent $100 on, which has some really good stuff, including anime. But I will be sorting tomorrow and listing. So thanks for watching, guys. The journey continues. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.